Alright guys, we're back yet again with Jade Empire, that is right. And this video we're going to be covering two quests. The Tong quest, where you go and get the clay figurine for the merchant, and the Baker Bay quest, where you sort out everything with Ai Ling. You know, be all like, hey, kind of breaking some rules and stuff, you should probably stop. You know, just kind of reason with her. Anyways, I'm going to cut forward until we get to Tong. And we'll try and get him to give us back the clay figurine for the merchant.
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy drinking here? Gotta wash away our sorrows. Figurine? You mean that clay statue? Pretty little thing. I just borrowed it for a while. I didn't steal it.
How very noble of our main protagonist here to beat up a drunken guy on behalf of a merchant who had a clay figurine stolen from him. Yeah, and all because Minister Shang is pretty much powerless. But he still has an awesome voice. Anyways, yeah, just beat him down a bit. It's not like you kill him or anything. You just beat him down until he gives you back the clay figurine.
Wait! Stop hitting me! Just take the figurine. Take it! I didn't mean to cause no trouble. I just wanted the figurine because it reminds me of my ma, is all. I ain't seen her in so long.
A piece of goddamn clay reminds everyone of their mother. What the hell?
I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
After that little display of melodramatics, we are going back to the merchant to give him back his clay figurine. Speeding ahead, go.
Korionuyu, Kokir Tatasina, Sun Puno on Yusir, Taikunpa Ibnano Pir ni Wonun. Yakuptir, Nishin Warwair, Wosuir Kak. Akwiwo Ofir, San Kasowir, Wosiutana. Onuyuir Napair, Wo Quair Shapshir Fan, Onuyusair Ikupan.
Just like that, that quest is out of the way. So our next destination is the boathouse, and like I said, there we will talk to Ai Ling and finally get all this crap cleared up with Bay and Seamstress Lawn. So let's go to the boathouse.
This here's a private club. Members only. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
Well, usually that's how we end up getting out of any situation, is just fighting our way out of it.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them. That sounds like a threat. I don't respond well to threats. Besides, Bay's only getting what he deserves. He brought this on himself. Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
Oh damn, I knew there was something he wasn't telling me.
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to. Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are. She said there was something I need to know, Bae. What's going on? What is she talking about? What? Bae, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bae. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shan had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eileen. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Further proof that this bitch is crazy.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bae. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Oh my god. I can make them fight for my amusement?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, Lon, let's go. What? That's crazy.
You can't be serious. Eileen would kill her.
As much as I like to see a Jerry Springer-like situation unfold, Baker Bay is right.
Yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed. Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bae's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bae is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks. You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
You really don't have to.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bae. But I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bae. Let's go.
Alright, great quest, great ending, moving on. Wait, what?
I hope things work out for Bae and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bae was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
Yeah, real tragic. I really have a thing to go to.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bae didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
We really don't have to do a matchmaker quest, do we?
Ha! You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
An opportunity to make even more silver. We're gonna do the matchmaker quest, yeah!
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Well, we got a lot of ground to cover, guys, so let's do this.
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings. My name's Tian.
but everyone calls me Big Tion because I'm so big. Usually I stay out on my farm, but my old father told me it's time to get me a wife, so you want to get married now?
You aren't really the sharpest knife in the rack, are you, Tion?
Bitch, you better marry this.
I'm not desperate enough to just settle for some yokel who stumbled into town.
Hey, I don't know what yokel means, but it don't sound too nice. I ain't looking for a wife who's going to insult me. This marriage is off.
I confess that I am eager to find a woman of genuine intellect and class. However, I have long given up hope of finding such a bride in this all-too-provincial town. Greetings, fair maiden. I see accounts of your physical beauty are quite accurate. I only hope the less flattering traits attributed to you are less so.
You sure like to use big words, don't you? You trying to make me feel stupid or something?
Well, yeah, this guy is kind of a prick.
I refuse to allow myself to be belittled by you in this.
Can't find some fancy pants word to make you feel like a big man?
Fuck, rogue, ruffian, strumpet, harlot.
One more word. Just one. And my boys might take exception. It'll be fun to see how many different words we can come up with for pain.
Would you marry Eileen? No? Okay.
It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. She did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. I'm pleased to meet you.
You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
This isn't easy. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business.
You're a sensitive man, Schumann. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Schumann and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us. You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect, so I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
I've never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
I never knew you were such a romantic, though I always knew you had a generous heart.
Success. We got the money, and Dawnstar totally wants us. Oh yeah.